Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is morning because it is only 5:20. Gyps, go this way, love. Obviously new surroundings. I am walking my partner's mum's dog. Obviously this week I am house sitting for them. But yeah, this morning we have physio for Dixie coming up and a few other things. Come on, sweetheart. Good girl. So just walking her around the block. She likes to sniff at everything, but she is Angel's full sister, so a lot like Angel. Hopefully taking her to the yard this week. But what I want to show you is this beautiful sunrise I'm looking at right now. How beautiful is that sunrise this early in the morning? Obviously Adam left for work at 4:15. I didn't go back to bed actually. I had a shower, I woke up. I've got a few things to do when I get back. Like feed her and the cat and the fish and the bird. Yeah, I'm at Adam's most of the week, grabbing Hazel because my dad very kindly babysat Hazel, and I'll be doing some more vlogs. Woo, chips! And I'm just taking her around the block this morning. Tomorrow we'll go, well later on we'll go to the green. Tomorrow morning we'll go to the green to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, so come with me for the day. Well, Dixie's physio, I'm starting this off early so I remember, and then you'll get an actual proper new how I adjusted to a routine vlog this week as well. And we're off to Woodlands on Friday. Yes, I'll see you all later. Hi girl. So at the yard, obviously I've already mucked out, just giving Dixie a bit of a brush because she needs one, don't you, you filthy pony? She is quite dirty actually. Yeah, giving these guys a bit of a brush off before Joanne shows up to do Dixie's physio treatment. Hello. So I've already mucked out. Hey, gosh. What are you doing? You got a spot there. Give it. Missed it. Where is it? I'm going to rug the other two out in their fly rugs because hopefully they can go out in a little while. Oh, stop it. You like this one. You like this, but don't you do? What? Have you finished? Can I go back grooming? Thank you. Hopefully they can go out after Dixie's physio. Tricker! Angel, leave Tricks alone, please. Leave her. What are we being so stroppy about? Would have been nice to know you were doing that, pony. So I can do my own stretches. Good girl. I would behind you, did I? I'd have worried you a little bit then. I made her worry. Whoopsies, I shouldn't have done that. She said, where'd you go? There. Puppy, what are you doing to my ponies? Oh, hi, Dix. What are you doing? What are you doing, Pat? Angel, So, right, I'm going to rug this one up, rug Apollo up, and then Dixie's rug will go on after her treatment. Mwah. You're very kissy mood this morning, aren't you, you lot? Crack on rugging up.
May sound silly, but have you tried like calmers and stuff and just gone that way? And nothing's touched it.
No. Tried calming cookies, magic, nap. Nothing seems to take the edge off at all on her. But then some days she can be wants you around her, wants attention, and other days it's like this.
Just really anxious. Just feels really anxious.
No, sadly. Try and do stretches with her and she don't want to even know half the time now. You used to love your carrot stretches, didn't you?
Is she also like collectible?
She's got Taboo's temperament.
So she's like a
Horse
mini.
flies.
Yeah, her mum was a nasty thing.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
She was only nasty to you.
It's a goofy over the stable door.
You did it for me.
It's a goofy over the stable door, isn't it?
Another reason why we moved to Apollo.
Go and sleep, are we?
Nice and subtle. Do a few yawns.
Good girl.
Decent now. Good girl, darling.
I don't get coached, you're going to smack me, won't I? Hey? You smack me, won't I? Hey?
What are you finding, Jo?
So yes, she is very tight over her back. Tight through the intercostals. She's just generally very, very tight. She's releasing. So lick and chew. We've had yawns. It's all coming out.
Good sleep. Good sleep.
So that's why I wear leggings, please do get it through.
I rarely wear shorts. Every so often I'm literally like my legs are like sweating.
Steady down.
I would just literally let her do whatever she wants to do. Because she's sort of going through sort of the and then she's releasing.
You still let the head on, dear. Hey? Yeah, you scratch it back.
Because in between all this we're still getting the lick and chewing, so I'm just going to let her do whatever she wants to do. It's almost like a fight, like her flight response is so
Hi.
yeah.
Could that be because of how tight she is? Or
I think it's she's
because we've had a lot done to her?
yeah. I think well, I think whatever reasoning this is, You can see with her eyes as well, her adrenal glands as well.
So she's on overdrive half. Alright, baby.
She's got the talk here. There you go. Alright, now. I'm really gonna let the head colour.
You got me that one, did. I think the fact that nothing's been found with the vets, I do wonder if, like, psychologically, yeah, something happened. It's just made her go, oof, yeah. So I would almost pretend she's like a yearling, start again.
Yeah.
Do not even think about riding, nothing, completely start all over, like she's like literally a new horse.
Just nothing's been found. Do you think you get this massive vet bill and it's just like,
I mean, the only way you can look at it is, it's brilliant that you know she hasn't
Yeah.
got that, you know, that's the only, do you know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
way you can look at it is, yes, it's annoying, but it's positive because,
they can't find anything?
yes, so
That's
we
skeleton.
know, yeah, anatomically and everything, she is fine, but I mean, the thing is, you don't know, like, if something happened overnight or someone went on the field, or, you know what I mean, like, if something just really ran, mine, a client's horse a long time ago, this happened to him, not quite the same, but this one happened to him, and we'll never know what it is, ever.
Go.
Leave, just so she doesn't start barking.
Yeah, let her be
Thank
Hazel,
you.
please.
Thanks.
Is
At the end, before we go, I'll get her out, you can have a good stroke then.
Angel still in the car?
I stroked her.
Alright, good girl.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, and they never got to the bottom of that, and now he's fine. And it's like, something's frightened him, something happened.
So Apollo hit her quite hard, didn't she, Dad? We stood there
Yeah.
for a few minutes thinking, is she going to get back up? Because she just
Oh,
went.
really?
But that was, what, not last week, week before last?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last week. But they were running around the field like absolute idiots. I thought, yes, she's finally
Yeah.
getting back to herself. Then
Yes.
her and Apollo just started, and it was like, oh, maybe not. Because she was bombing, you were stretching out, she was extending her legs. It was
Yeah.
so lovely to watch them racing each other.
Yeah, and actually having fun.
And having fun, and then Apollo cut her up, and Dixie's legs just went whoosh. I was like,
Well,
maybe
she
not.
Kind of up she hit her, didn't she?
Mm.
Man went to your side, didn't she? You went flying. Not doing any tricks.
She's alright, Tricker.
I see you there watching. Aren't you? Hey? Just nosy, aren't you? Hey?
Hi, girl. Good girl, well done.
You can't eat my hand. Need it.
Right, Brandon's only got one hand sticks.
I'm gonna look forward. What? I'm gonna look forward to that now, eh?
And Joe's releasing the muscle over the front leg. You're such a compact little horse, aren't you?
She is, isn't she?
You're a powerhouse.
I don't know.
That's what the saddle fitter said, wasn't it, Dad? She is a built power.
Give some power. There you go. Looking at him, aren't you? Ooh. Big sigh. Would you? Hey? Big sigh.
I'm feeling better, Dixie, love.
Yeah? No? Okay, lift mine up. I can't lift mine up.
Careful, she doesn't wallop you by accident, Joe.
I know, I feel like I'm just like,
Good girl, baby. It's okay. It's okay.
Nothing nice? Is it? Nothing nice.
So what are you now, strung out?
yeah, so basically, after I got married, and then because in between that I did sort of basically extra qualifications and extra bits and bobs, the old title basically didn't exist. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously it was Joanne Parry Sports Master and Laser, but actually obviously I'm not Parry anymore, and I do more, and it isn't just Sports Master. Oh, good girl.
Oh,
I do sort of a lot more and different sort of skills. That's why I sort of just rebranded completely.
That would be why I couldn't find you under Joanne.
Yes, I know a few people did say, they were like, God, can you just find it? Yeah. This is good. Lots and lots of yawns. This is really good. Well done, little girl. Yeah, so that's yes, I thought, well, I don't want to just change it to Joanne Daniels Sports Massage and Laser because it isn't just sports massage anymore. And that's why I thought, I'm gonna just do the whole thing really. And I didn't know whether in a way that would be more confusing because it's like practically the same but not quite the same. Good girl. Oh, well done.
What are you finding? Sorry, I keep asking that, don't I?
Wow, so she's generally very tight everywhere. But everything will probably start from, so like, yeah, there's a band over her back that she's quite sore, quite tight. Here, she's quite tight. But also a lot of it, because the shoulder's tight, everything else will be. So this muscle controls the shoulder, this shoulder controls here. So everything is getting tight because of whatever started first, basically. And the trouble is when she's anxious, when she's stressed, everything's tightening up even more. So before you know it, everything is just so tight, she's on such high alert.
Oh, so you've only done one side, so you don't know if the other side's worse yet.
All these yawns are good, so every yawn she's doing, every lick and chew she's doing is releasing. So this is all really good. When her teeth were done, were they all quite routine?
No, she had a few. They were routine, but she had an ulcer at the back of her mouth.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay.
But that was because she was being a tit and wouldn't eat at all anyway. She had a few sharp molars at the top, and some at the bottom.
Okay.
But that was because it was my fault. I completely forgot
Oh.
what date they were due. So I was
Okay.
thinking they were due in March, and they weren't. They were due in February, and I was like,
Right.
oh no, really bad.
How long ago did she have her teeth done?
She was done in March.
Oh, sorry. So right. So now
She
she's
was
fully.
She is fully up to date now, but it was my fault. Beginning of the year, they have their vaccinations, their health checks, and all of that, and I just stupidly forgot to book in their teeth with everything else we were having done with them.
Did you go with the vet or like the dentist?
I have the vet now
Yeah.
just because of how Dixie is.
Yes.
And because I get discount for having 3 done with the vet, I just thought
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'll stay there because they know Dixie, they know what her mouth is like, and because they said she's got a really small jawline.
Yeah.
Even though her mouth, they said her mouth looks big, but when you're actually inside her mouth, she's actually quite small. So I rather stick with them, even though she has to be sedated.
But then you think, well, if she needs, it all makes sense. If she needs sedating, rather than having the vet come out to sedate and the dentist, it's
Have it all done in one. It was my fault, wasn't it, girl? I completely forgot.
Yeah.
It was just everything else going on.
Well, you know the goes get done in January, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All the jabs and everything else.
Good girl, Dixie.
Hey, what's she doing? Oh, she's alright. Hey? You're okay, aren't you? Did you grab her a minute, Tom?
Yes, Dad.
Because I knew she did that. Get out!
Let the dog out.
No. But she's crying. I don't care. She's not good for the horses. No.
It's okay. It's okay, baby. Thanks, sweetheart. Lovely, Trisha. Really lovely. Good girl. Good girl. It's okay. I just want to get you better, my girl. That's all. Don't mind starting from scratch with you, because I know you do know it.
I think that might be the way to go. As anything else progresses, obviously medically with the vets and things like that. Right, the fly. I think you literally start from the beginning.
Yeah. She will walk out lovely,
Yeah.
out to the field, and then as soon as you get through that gate, it's like, go. And I'm like, head collar.
Yeah, I think it'd be things like, well, maybe you walk there when she, when she's still with you? Or
Yeah, when she's still with you, it's like, get through the gate, and it's like, go, bye, mum.
I would then go, no, you take it back.
That's what I tried to
Things
do.
like that, and I think literally, like she's literally yearling, like groundwork, like start beginning,
Yeah.
and have little tiny wins. And so whatever's happens, we can just, because you can see like just the anxious side, like just waiting for something to happen all the time.
But that's what happens when you go through the gate. It's like you're fine, Trigger's still there, you've not been left. But it's still hit that gate. It's like bang. It's like head collar's still attached to come back, and then she's like no. So she rears up and spins, and because she spins so fast, she rips the lead rope out of your hand, and it's like chasing her around the field. It's like,
so then it's like a negative. But even if you walk part way to the gate and before she even rears, you go and back and just almost, like even like you like click a train, like literally brand new.
good girl.
Flies are awful, aren't they, Dix? Good girl. Good girl.
You're not finding anything
There's just
tight.
at the moment the whole of the left side is like concrete. Just so everywhere is just very, very tight.
Back to training, back to basics.
Yeah, that's why I think just.
So it could all be psychological, right?
Yeah, I mean, it could be that it's. Oh, good girl. So having loads of releases, which is lovely. I mean, it could be whatever happened, whatever she thinks happened, whatever behaviour, but now the more anxious she's got, the more, for example, for earrings, meaning the behaviour is going to get everything tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and it's like a vicious circle now. Like, even if once upon a time she did hurt herself, that's now healed, and she's remembered, or I feel like you've done everything right, you know, we've x-rayed and done all of that, because nothing really been found. I think, yeah, it's almost something in her head, something like neurological, something, yeah, psychological, that she's just so, it's blowing her brains, but then the trouble is, everything is so tight, because now she's anxious and things like that, we're sort of kind of against everything. Good girl. There's definite sort of little chunks, like parts of the back. Good girl.
Gonna be like a home like Dixie though.
Yeah, I think literally, yeah, completely back to the beginning. Like,
Okay.
no thoughts of riding at all. It's literally you just bought a horse and start again.
Because sometimes it's like she almost doesn't trust you enough to be able to relax.
Well, that's why I wonder if something's happened, you know, something's frightened her, something. I mean, I don't think we're going to know in that sense, but if something in her head, like trauma, something's happened, it's, building that relationship literally back. So, like, for example, the thing, so you don't even get to the point where, she normally rears and spins here, you don't even get that far. You go, right, okay, well, I've done it, start again. And like things like, you know, it doesn't have to clicker training, but do you know what I mean? Just something you can have you two.
Yeah.
And do, I think it's obviously moving from here, Shape's a lovely little school, but while the last couple of weeks, you know, doing really like fun stuff, so everything's really, really
So going back to like some of the desensitization.
Literally. It didn't get you then. Yeah, literally, have it as you've just bought a young horse.
Yep.
Get to know each other.
Back to desensitizing and playing games. And
100%. Good girl.
Because you used to do follow the leader quite nicely, and then it just.
I think starting all that again.
Don't do that.
That's why I started with Jasper when I first got him. I did the following around, and so he's connected with me, he's listening to me, and we're getting to know each other.
Did join up, didn't you, baby? Now you won't even lunge properly. You come in and stamp your feet at me.
So I think it's almost like she's anticipating something. That's why it's like, it's fine. If you do like 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes so positive, nothing happens. It's okay. And that's it.
Oh, girl. Dad, I know you've got a busy day on Thursday.
Yeah.
Is there any way I could do Dixie for 10-15 minutes down the school and just play with her?
Yeah.
Sorry, I know you've got a busy day on Thursday.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Thank you. Start from basics.
Well, you really basically on top of them things.
Oh, God. They really hurt.
They do. Alright, darling, alright.
I was cleaning out the water and I didn't notice anything else of it. Got in the car, went, ow, flick, another one. That went on for quite a few days, and then it got to the point, I was like, oh my God, they're in the car, so I had to get the car fully validated. Because I was covered, it really hurt, like actually hurt.
Well, the ones out there are big red woodhounds out there. So we block it off, don't we?
Yeah.
You said you had a plan to make it, then you had that many gaps come out, didn't you? Big thing.
Look at the absences, I hate them. Even though your feet are picked out every single day, twice a day, and then you still get them.
Yeah, they clear the back of the frock, didn't it?
You're going to play with your feed bucket now, Pony. Dixie, don't pin. There's nothing in there. You
know that.
not it, Pony.
You got it, okay?
Yeah, I was trying to, but I didn't want her to come back and stand on Joe's
Yeah.
feet. Hi, Deb. Come here. Stand still now. Stop being silly. There we. Yes. Hello. Hi, Pony. Come on, you were going to sleep.
Got it on the other side, isn't it?
Mm.
What? You got it on the other side.
I've got water buckets beside me, Dad.
Right. That's the water bucket then.
I don't really want to stand in a water bucket. Good girl, you're fine. You're fine. It's all okay. It's all okay.
You're right. You're right, yeah. Good girl. Well, I'll give you a hay bucket, yeah? It's screaming.
Nicely. Don't feed people. Do it. Alright. No, you're not. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Good girl. Relax. Come on, calm down. Calm down. That's my bracelet. Let go. Thank you. Had to choose something then, didn't you? Come on, sweetheart. You're okay. Come on, darling. Relax. Water bucket there, Dix. Now relax. Settle down. Settle. You can have your fly rug on and then you can go out to the field. Yeah. Same that side?
She's probably better this side.
Oh, that's good. A little bit better that side.
She had quite a big band this side. And here, big knot around here.
Good. Well done, baby. Nice girl, aren't you? This one's softer this side. How long did it take you to do all your qualifications in this subject?
Wow. For everything now, probably 6 years. Because I keep randomly doing more stuff. So now I'm doing country, because I do small animals. Obviously, it always has been horses, it's always been the main thing. But just, I do try and do little bits with the animals as
Hi,
well.
baby.
I'm just doing two other little courses now, including dogs.
Yes, baby. We'll go home soon, darling, okay?
Sorry, as fast as I can.
No, you've got to do Dixie, darling, because you know Dixie's been in pain and she's not been herself. Don't you? That's it. Just give her a nice stroke, darling. That's all she wants right now. It's just some loving. It's just a soft. Yeah, you just be careful if you go and stroke Apollo, okay? You know what she can be like.
No, she's being good. She's being a good girl.
You be careful stroking Apollo. Make sure she doesn't nip your hands. Alright? You can get a glass of water, darling. That's not an issue. Don't you pin Joanne. You be a good girl. Yes, I know. It's okay. It's okay. You will go out, my love. I promise. I will take you out into the field. Yeah. Get Tripper out fast as normal, then I'll get you out.
Just think, if you turn out the rope halter and lunge line, so if you have a bit,
More control.
Yeah, if you get it out of your hand. it's trying to nip things out in the bud, isn't it? Which, so she isn't grasping that actually, no, you can't do that. Yeah, I know.
Because she used to be so good. You used to be able to put a rope around her neck, walk into the field,
Really?
walk around the field with the rope still around her neck, and she wouldn't leave your side. Now it's just like, I'm getting away.
Yeah, she just wants to get away.
Yeah.
Wants to be out.
But then she doesn't look happy, and she doesn't want to roll, and she doesn't want to play, and it's like
she isn't the same at the moment. Not the same horse.
no, she's not the same horse. And you think the other day when she was running around with the foal, I thought, oh, progress, we've got running around, we've got playing, and then it was just like, she got halfway around the field, she was like, yeah, no, back legs keep flying out of puller, and it's like, whoa, where'd that come from? But she didn't stop, she kept, Apollo moved away from her and left her, and then Dixie would come walking up to her all nicely, and then just turn and bang, bang, bang. I was like, that's it, coming in before somebody gets seriously injured.
Well, this is it, before you don't want others to get injured and everything in the process. And
oh, that was a snort, wasn't it? She was such a good girl.
did any of her behaviour change when the new one came?
No.
Okay, there's no link with that.
No, she was absolutely fine. A little bit, as you know what they can be like, you're in my space, get out.
Yeah.
But nothing, this sort of, her behaviour started changing after the abscess.
Yeah.
And then it was like, we're going to go out for a small little hack. I wasn't riding, I thought, I'm going to walk you because it's your first time since Apollo's come. We'll go for a little walk around the village. And her behaviour, she was being nippy, she was barging, she was pushing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't wait for cars. I thought,
That wasn't you.
we didn't get a full way around. We got literally down to the bottom of the hill, and it was like, no,
Oh,
I'm coming
really?
back. She tripped me up twice and put me on the floor. And then the second time she did it, we had a car coming. She barged past me. I fell into the hedge, and she was just like, yeah, I'm going right past you. I thought, no, that's it, we're turning around, going home.
Now, yeah.
The poor man was like, are you okay? Was that my fault? I was like, no, it's fine, it's not your fault.
Nicely stopped.
He did, but then a van came past, we pulled into the wood chippy,
Yeah.
and then you had the 3 cars we used as a barrier because she just broke away from me.
Oh.
And they came up and got, one of the men came up and got desperate. We've got real trouble with this horse.
Yeah.
There was nothing I could do. She just,
Yeah.
she went up, spun, and because she'd done the whole 360 spin, then she just bombed it, and it's like, no, that's too dangerous. We're going.
Yes, exactly.
No. There was no way of holding her without the lunge line getting wrapped around her legs.
Yes, exactly. And there's even more. Yeah.
You weren't happy, were you? And there was no rhyme or reason because nothing scared her.
Yeah, it wasn't like,
Nothing-
oh, actually this happened.
This happened, nothing scared. Yes, my love.
I'm getting bored, so can I play ring ring? Can I play ring ring?
You'd have to ask Grandad, darling, not Mummy.
Okay.
Nothing scared her, nothing spooked her, nothing was...
Yeah, it wasn't like you're like, oh my god.
It's a
this
windy
happened.
day, it was a nice sunny... Well, we were just starting to get the warm weather come through. I thought,
Yeah.
it's nice, it's calm, let's go for a walk. And then it was just like, bang, I was like, no,
No, absolutely
we're
not.
going home. Because you used to love your walks around the village, didn't you? You go out for a walk, I could ride and lead, ride tricks and lead her. Now I can't do that because she starts on tricks. It's just like, no, we don't behave like this.
Well, yeah.
Well done, sweetheart. You got fly, sorry. Is that better? The session with Joanne has finished. We've turned the horses out. Going to start Dixie back to basics like Joanne has suggested. Keep in touch with Joanne. We've just topped up the water in the field because they're going out. But keep in touch with Joanne as a progress on how Dixie is doing. see how she gets on. Obviously we still have to move. They've all gone out into the field, they're down there, all with fly rugs on. But yes, very good session with Joanne. She's incredibly tight on the left hand side. Whether or not she's fallen, been hit, we don't know. Some of it is psychological pain that we've got to work with, and the other stuff we'll get there. Come on, Hazy, up we get. Away in the feed room on the side. My blue one's up here, Dad.
Oh.
Sorry, I had a drink. I'll put it away. All right.
No,
Hazel. We'll sort the right hand side. She was a lot better and a lot softer, but left hand side she was incredibly tight. And in Joanne's words, she was like concrete. So it's one of those. We'll get there with her, but now I've got to rush home because I've got the dog going to the vets. So one of those mornings. Come on, Ange. Come on, Angel.
How can I possibly have time to do that?
Well, okay. Right.
Angel.
Come on, Angel. Let's go. Get Angel off to the vet. Let's go home. Possibly have a quick shower.
And then my cup noodle.
Lunch, and then off to the vets. See you in a little while.